Moment, but onto another story now. The inquest hearing into anti-apartheid activist Neil Aggett's death will resume tomorrow after being adjourned yesterday. All parties involved in the inquest, including Judge Motsamai Makume, are currently visiting the Central Johannesburg Police Station, previously known as John Voster Square, for an in-loco-inspection. Aggett was found hanging in his cell at the station in 1982. Our reporter Nozintombi Miya is on a site visit with the police at the police precinct, formerly known as John Vorster Square. Let us now cross live to her. Very good morning to you, Nozintombi. What's the significance of the site visit?
Well, a very good morning to you, Desiree. We certainly here are at the formerly John Vorster Square Central Prison. It's been a hive of activity this morning. Judge Motsamai is the one that is, the presiding judge is the one that's leading this inspection in loco, and he's accompanied by lawyers representing implicated police officers, the Aggett family, as well as the MPA and the state prosecutors. And what they're hoping to get here in this particular inspection in loco is to try and retrace the steps of detainees, former detainees during the apartheid time, what process the police would have taken in terms of having them initially arrested, booked into the cells, the dungeon cells, and taken up to the 8th and the 9th floor for interrogation. And often a lot of these detainees had been interrogated using extremely brutal and sometimes lethal force, such as assault, electrocution, and it really is an attempt by the court to try and retrace the steps of detainees such as Neil Aggett, who'd obviously then passed away or died in police custody after 70 days of being detained here at this particular John Vorster Police Station. And besides from the legal teams that are participating in this inspection in loco, there are several witnesses, some former police officers who'd worked in the 90s, and they give account of what was expected to them when a prisoner was brought in and booked, and some of the methods and the processes that they used to try and compel those prisoners to speak and to spill secrets during their interrogation process. So this particular inspection in loco is expected to start at the basement cells where some of the cells are, and particularly looking at the cell that Neil Aggett had allegedly committed suicide. Obviously the apartheid police then claimed that Neil committed suicide, that's how he died, but his family is disputing it. That's why we're having this second inquest to try and ascertain the truth. Once that's done, they're going to then move up to the 8th and the 9th floor, and this is where most of the police officers conduct their office business. And they'll be able to get a clearer picture of what the process really was during that time. And the police officers will give them an idea of what the processing and booking processes would have been for those kind of prisoners, specifically political prisoners. Desiree.
Thank you so much there to our colleagues. Of course, we'll be watching to see when the trial begins in earnest tomorrow.